Hello and welcome to 12 Inches of Livvy. Now that sounds like that could be rather disgraceful, but what I mean is 12-inch singles. Because back in the early 80s you had this thing of where 12-inch singles would be released either from Stockake and Waterman or Shep Pettibone for some reason. Shep Pettibone always seemed to do the same kind of mix too, which I never particularly liked, actually, to be honest with you. But they thought he was the big deal, so... But it was all the same breakdown. Ugh, terrible. But anyway, so I thought I would go with Olivia. And the thing is that when scanning these, I've actually got to scan these in 4 parts and then stitch the thing together. So if it looks a little odd, that's why. I don't pull the photos from the from Discogs or the internet and stuff. This is actually the copies themselves. Now, some of these 12 inches really actually work out poor anyway. But anyway, but the good thing is that I don't have to sort of... As you can see, this is Twist of Fate. Now, with its B-side being Make a Move on Me. Now, the other thing with some of these 12 inches is that it's just basically the chorus repeated over and over, like the Village People ones. But yeah, this one's alright. What I don't understand though is that if you're going to have Make a Move on Me as your B-side, you could have at least have done an extended version of that too. Make a Move on Me dance mix. Now that could be interesting. So do a Make a Move on Me dance mix. I guess the good thing about that is that you could make longer moves. Next up is the 12-inch to Sulcus. Now what's interesting here is, as you can see, it's a very blood red picture that they've used here. If you looked at it from a distance, all you could probably see is a head. But yes, you've got a bit of extended dance mixing here of Sulcus. But the other thing too with these 12 inches, which I forgot to mention, is that you also get instrumental versions. So it's kind of an early karaoke. If you wanted, if you didn't want to dance to the Sulcus, you could try your hand at the vocal and see how it goes from there. But I didn't mind this one. But can't you tell when I bought the thing, the sticker took a bit of the cover off as well. Yeah, wasn't very happy with that. And next up is the one that just happens to feature my favourite hairstyle. Yeah, I swear the 80s was responsible for some of that hole in the ozone layer, truly, with all that hairspray. But then I suppose it's a bit rich, me taking the mickey out of hairstyles when you've got this. Yeah, probably about 1990, I reckon. But anyway, back to the other hairstyle. This was a good one to warrant an extended version, so with his instrumental breakdown and everything there, and like the predecessor, you've got an instrumental remix. That mean you need to put your vocal through a phaser or something. But yeah, this is the dance remix. Oh, that's right. That's when remixes were the thing. It was almost like if you had to release a single from an album, it would be a remix. Could never work out the difference sometimes. There might be a kind of bumped up drum or something, or an extra plunk of a keyboard. And next up is the 12-inch single to The Rumour. Now, to be really, I did not like this extended mix, and I didn't like the dub either. I really only kept this for collector's purposes, to be really honest with you. Oh, then again, yes. If I really wanted to, I could have the instrumental of this too. I wonder if I'd still have Elton John as my backing vocalist. That'd be alright. And that's the reason why I didn't like it, was because it was done by Shep Pettibone. I just did not like the way he did his extended versions. it just all had the same sound. Surprised you didn't get a hold of the instrumental and bugger that up. So, but it's just, it's like the version of, I think he ruined I Don't Want to Go On With You Like That, the Elton John thing, and because I really liked the song, and I thought, oh okay, we'll bung this on. I like the idea of an extended version of it, and by the time I was finished with it, it was like I was finished with it, and that was the same as this. I just could. But like I say, if nothing else, if I really wanted to, I can sing along to the instrumental. Once the romance, and I also still believe it was the response to all of the crap that Elton had to put up with for the lawsuit against the Sun and everything like that, and the lyrics bear that out. Now this one, I've got a choice of which version I want to listen to with this one, and I have no memory of getting the thing, to be really honest with you. I think I got it second hand. I can't remember. But regardless, it's I Need Love. There we go. And there's 6 versions of it. If I didn't like one, no, and thank God the Shep Pettibones know any of these. We've got Giorgio Moroder instead, who I don't mind. That's like club mix, dub mix, deep need for love mix. Ooh. We're getting into the Samantha Fox touch me, I want your body type thing there, aren't we? Underground mix, well, just shove it in the basement. Stick it down there and see what happens. You might get yourself another mix. But I understood that club mix edit, so you've got this club mix thing and then it's edited. Whatever. Good thing about these is that hopefully if there's one version of one mix you don't like, there's another mix you do. Stick it in a nightclub and see how it goes. You'd have half an hour of Livvy doing her needing love. But I didn't show it to you properly. So that's the A side of it. So you can see it's like a white label promo thing or something like that, because that's the B side. Look at that. I love doing this. Look at me reflecting back at me. Oh, that can become the most surreal experience, can't it? There we are. It's not a scratch on the record, it's just a reflection of times past. There we go. Oh my god, that's a bit too much. Sorry about that. Me going a bit OTT again. Anyway, I'm putting Livvy's Love back. And that's it for the 12 inches. And I don't think... if I did a video about CD singles, that would be a very short one, because I've only got one, no matter what you do. And that song I loved when I first heard that one. Instantly loved that one. Anyway, now I think that's all. So hopefully you like this, and if you did, please do the likes and subscribes, blah 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 blah. And thank you very much for the people that have watched the other ones. That's really, I'm really surprised by that, and I appreciate that, and the comments and everything. It's the first time I had that, so it's sort of like, oh my goodness me, my head might swell. That wasn't me. Why does that happen every now and then when I say something or whatever? And mind you, there has been more than one occasion when I've had somebody doing burnouts in the background. That wouldn't be too good. And next up is Olivia with I Need Love. Okay. That must be the club mix. Here we are. Alright. After all of that screechy stuff, hopefully you did like this, and I've done all that. So, and I've knocked over poor old Humphrey. There we are, poor old Humphrey. And hopefully you did enjoy this, and Humphrey and I shall hopefully see you again next time. Alright, please take care of yourself. Ciao. That was a bit of a mess, that ending, but I've never had Humphrey do this with me before. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourself. Okie dokies. Ciao. You're waiting for me to sneeze now, aren't you?